fight starts now! Eat this! Ha 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 ha!
Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays, and I am back at it with some more Dragon Ball The Breakers news and info here on the channel for a breakdown video to discuss the new Super Transfer ability that adds a brand new Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, Super Saiyan God Goku and Vegeta, and also Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta. Now, other than that, there will be one more that is included in this Super Transfer ability. By the way, this is a new feature, Gogeta Blue. That'll be the quote-unquote final form. Now, when I first initially saw this, which I wanted to go over because my dumbass thought that this was a fully transformable sequence where you would go from SSJ to God to Blue and then become Gogeta Blue. That would have been a lot cooler in my opinion. But hey, you know, it is what it is. It's Breakers, you know, same developers as Dimps. But yeah, I went on Twitter and I was like, bro, I wish that we actually got this in Xenoverse 2, you know, yada, yada, yada. And I still do want this. I still do want these specific versions of Goku and Vegeta. Let's get into what this ability actually is, okay? So, Super Transfers are brand new and exclusive to this new update for the Broly event, okay? Or if you want to call it the Broly Raider. Now, whenever they were discussing it, they seemed to play it off that you can't actually obtain these in any other Raider. If you're fighting the Broly Raider, you can only do these versions of Goku and Vegeta, you know, and obviously Gogeta in this, okay? The Super Transfer is not going to appear when you're fighting, for example, like Frieza or, I don't know, Ginyu Force or something like that, right? So we're going to actually go on here because they did a little explanation of it. For those of you that missed it, like I said, I was out of it that night, okay? Whenever they were first talking about this, it was around I don't know, 11:30 or 12, and I know for most of you that's the time that you guys are most active and awake or whatever, but for my schedule that I have, I wake up around 4 a.m. and I go to bed literally around 8 or 9, okay? So I was exhausted. I was very tired, and I wasn't really paying attention too much. I just saw, oh, Goku Vegeta, I was literally the stereotypical Dragon Ball fan of not reading, okay? And because everything was in Japanese, they weren't, you know, fluently speaking English, and I was, you know, listening to English, I just didn't care to read what they were saying. And that's my bad, okay? Because like I said, I literally thought it was going to be SSJ to God to Blue, and then you'd become, you know, Gogeta Blue. But what happens is, if you obtain the Super Transfer, you will get I don't know if I guess it's random. It's going to be a randomized of, you could get Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Super Saiyan God Vegeta, you know, of all the different forms that they have for either Goku Vegeta or Gogeta, which there's no other forms for Gogeta, it's just Super Saiyan Blue, you'll randomly get them. And it's really cool because whenever they transform, it plays a unique animation that is straight from the Broly movie. Okay, Goku does stuff that he does whenever he's in Super Saiyan. Vegeta will have a cool new unique animation and everything, and SSB Goku and Vegeta also have their, you know, iconic animations straight from the movie. Which again is something I've wanted for Xenoverse 2 for so long. Even though it doesn't do a fully transformable sequence, it does play the cool animations, and I want that so badly, okay? Everything else seems to be the same, all the same skills from, obviously, you know, Xenoverse 2. Because majority of everything that they're, you know, showing in this is from Xenoverse 2. It's imported and, you know, polished up to look like the Breakers. They slapped on the Breakers, you know, shaders and textures and all that stuff, okay? But what's really cool about it is that Goku, he actually gets the blue shirt. And when I say the blue shirt, I'm not talking about End of Z or whatever. I'm talking about the Battle Damage Turtle Hermit Gi, where the orange shirt is ripped off and it's just the blue undershirt. That looks so cool in Super Saiyan Blue. And we do not have that in Xenoverse 2 yet. And fucking Breakers got it before Xenoverse 2. I'm telling you, Breakers gets everything. They're getting crossplay before Xenoverse 2. They're probably going to get Super Saiyan 4 and Moving Tails before Xenoverse 2. Just watch. Just watch. It's going to happen whenever we get, I don't know, the Omega Shenron Raider, okay? Which we definitely will get that eventually, okay? But I digress. Basically, you obtain the Super Transfer, which it'll randomly appear on the map. I think any time that Broly upgrades, okay, to the next level, one of these will appear, or maybe a few of them will appear. I actually don't know how many. It says the Super Transfer will appear on the map up to 3 times every time Broly evolves, okay? So they're saying up to 3 times, obviously, like I said, from each time he evolves. but I don't know if they're going to be multiple scattered or if only one person can get it. I'm assuming only one person can get it because it's going to function kind of like the Dragon Balls, okay? So when you get it and you wish for the dragon to become, you know, stronger or whatever, and you become that character transfer that you have, you'll be able to hold off, you know, Broly while the other characters, you know, do their thing, searching for the power keys or whatever, or, you know, trying to progress the Super Time Machine, okay? So I thought that that was a really cool feature. It makes it a lot easier to be able to, you know, become Goku and Vegeta and Gogeta instead of having to collect all the Dragon Balls and wish for it. I know that's, you know, the norm. I personally don't like doing that. It's way too time consuming, and it doesn't happen often for me. For me, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about for me when I play, okay? But yeah, powerful countermeasure towards the Raider. Go against Broly by transforming into the appearance of Goku, Vegeta, and Gogeta. And it's so sick, okay? So here's what they look like, okay? If you didn't see the actual animations, like I said, it plays a little transformation sequence that's straight from the Broly movie, and it looks so fresh, okay? So transformation appearance by the Super Transfer will differ according to the battle situation, okay? So I'm assuming if you get it early on at level 1, whenever you're fighting Fury Broly, it's going to be Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta. Then at level 2, whenever he's Super Saiyan, maybe it's God. And then when he's, you know, level 4 or whatever, I guess it's going to be Blue Goku. I don't know. Maybe God and Blue are going to be just randomized. Again, it says the battle situation. They didn't really go into depth of what the requirements are for a specific form or whatever. But it says, as it is shown, survivors will transform and go against Broly just like in the movie, which is, it's hella cool, man. So here's what Goku looks like. I know, again, it's the Broly movie look or whatever, but he looks so fresh with the blue shirt. And it kind of, I think that's okay, that, I was about to say, is that what he had whenever he, okay, Ultra Instinct had a very specific tear or rip on his blue shirt or whatever, but I think that's just like the basic blue shirt that we already have in the game, okay? But like, it's such an easy thing that they could fucking put this in Xenoverse 2, man. Like, you see this? Just swap out the clothes. Okay, they already have presets for him, right? And oh man, the hair, I gotta say, even though it is very plasticky looking for breakers or whatever, I do like the way that they did the hair. It is the Super Saiyan Blue Broly movie style, which it is different from what they have. If for whatever reason in the anime, they have this cyan, almost like a greenish blue kind of color, but in the Broly movie, it's like an icy light blue, okay? And it looks really nice. Here's Vegeta. He plays his animation and everything as well, which is really cool. So I thought that was dope. Like I said, throughout this video, you'll probably see some gameplay, and I'll probably play some more at the very end where you can actually see how they function and everything. They're exactly like the normal transfer abilities. Okay, whenever you wish for the dragon, it plays everything the same. They do have specific skills, I think, that will be shown, but they didn't really... The problem was with the gameplay, they didn't show a lot with the gameplay because they were just getting wrecked by Broly the whole time or whatever. We did, I think, see in the trailer, Goku does a Kamehameha, but that's pretty much, you know, the most that we saw. I don't think we saw much for Vegeta. In the trailer, Vegeta just got absolutely wrecked, which was hilarious. But Gogeta's is pretty cool. His transformation has the Comet Strike sort of animation or whatever. But again, during the gameplay that they showed, I think all we saw was Stardust Rain, or whatever you want to call a God Punisher Rain. I don't even know the name of the move. It's different for like each move or whatever. Stardust Shooter, whatever you want to call it. The one from Xenoverse 2 is kind of mediocre, but that's kind of what they have. And they just... Most of the animations for the skills and just the skills in general are just straight from Xenoverse 2. I didn't really see anything unique, but I don't know. We'll have to see whenever it actually releases. But I'm really excited for this, and I think you guys should be too. This is one time, if you have been interested in Dragon Ball The Breakers, this is the best time to get into. Okay, this is like the... I don't want to say one and only time, because if they drop Goku Black or like Omega Shenron and stuff, you could probably expect like Super Saiyan 4, or they're going to do a similar thing to this with Goku Black probably, but instead it's gonna be Vegito. Yeah, Vegito instead. That would be really, really cool versus like, you know, Fusions and Monster. But you let me know your thoughts and opinions about this. Are you excited? Are you gonna be playing this? November 1st, in a few days from now, it will be dropping. So I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring my notification bell. Peace out.
This is Broly, and you are watching Slow Plays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet!